Good evening. Tonight we are going to talk about 5 scary stories. Make sure to like our video and subscribe to our channel. It will help us a lot. Story 1. The Phantom Hitchhiker. Late one stormy night, Jake found himself navigating a treacherous, winding road that cut through a desolate forest. Rain pounded against his windshield, reducing visibility to a mere blur. Suddenly, his headlights caught sight of a figure standing on the side of the road, a young woman soaked to the bone, her hair plastered to her face. Trembling and desperate, she extended a pale hand, pleading for a ride. Against his better judgment, Jake stopped his car, the rain beating relentlessly upon its roof. The hitchhiker climbed into the back seat, her presence casting an eerie aura within the vehicle. Her eyes, devoid of life, locked onto Jake's through the rearview mirror. Feeling a chill crawl up his spine, Jake tried to engage her in conversation, but she remained silent, her gaze fixed on the road ahead. The rain intensified, the sound of each droplet pummeling the car, creating an unsettling symphony. Unable to shake off the rising unease, Jake stole glances at the hitchhiker, only to find her reflection absent in the mirror. Panic gripped him as he realized he was alone in the car. His heart raced, and he swerved off the road, crashing into a gnarled tree. As the wreckage settled, Jake's trembling hands fumbled with the car door. With great effort, he staggered out into the rain-soaked darkness. His frantic search for the phantom hitchhiker yielded no results. She had vanished without a trace. From that night on, Jake became a shell of his former self, plagued by haunting whispers that echoed through his mind whenever he passed that desolate stretch of road. Little did he know that the ghostly apparition he encountered was the vengeful spirit of a young woman who met a tragic end at the hands of a deranged killer, a killer whose restless spirit now haunts those who dare to give her a fateful ride. Story 2. The Haunted Highway. Sarah, an adventurous soul, embarked on a perilous night drive along a desolate stretch of highway infamous for its dark history. The road twisted and turned through dense woods, and the moon's feeble glow struggled to penetrate the thick canopy overhead. Legends whispered of the spirits that haunted this forsaken route, victims of heinous crimes committed long ago. As Sarah's tires sliced through the rain-soaked pavement, the world outside her car became a sinister abyss. Shadows danced among the trees, the wind whispering secrets of forgotten tragedies. Doubts gnawed at her mind, but she pressed on, her curiosity entwined with a morbid fascination. The hitchhiker climbed into the passenger seat, her presence immediately sending a chill down Sarah's spine. The silence between them grew oppressive, broken only by the haunting sound of rain drumming against the roof. Sarah's attempts to engage the hitchhiker were met with a hushed whisper, a foreboding warning. Fear gripped Sarah as she stole glances at her passenger. The hitchhiker's features blurred and contorted, revealing a disfigured countenance, her eyes replaced with hollow sockets. Sarah's screams pierced the air as she lost control of the car, hurtling into the abyss. Days later, Sarah's mangled vehicle was discovered at the bottom of a ravine, her lifeless body trapped within the twisted wreckage. Rumors swirled of the hitchhiker's malevolence, of her insatiable hunger for souls. The highway remained cursed, claiming the lives of those who dared to traverse its haunted path. Story 3: The Vanishing Gas Station. Mark embarked on a treacherous night drive through an unforgiving expanse of desert, a desolate landscape devoid of life and civilization. With each passing mile, his fuel gauge plummeted, a dreadful realization dawning upon him. Panic coursed through his veins as he realized he was stranded in the heart of nowhere. Just as despair threatened to consume him, a dilapidated gas station materialized on the horizon, a flickering oasis in the sea of darkness. Relief washed over Mark as he pulled into the station, his car crunching over the gravel. The station appeared long abandoned, its signs weathered and faded, pumps long rusted. Cautiously, Mark approached the small office, the creaking door betraying its age. The air grew heavy and oppressive, a suffocating weight pressing down upon his chest. Unsettling whispers seemed to emanate from the shadows, words lost to time but laced with malice. An overwhelming sense of dread gripped Mark as he turned to leave, only to find the entrance transformed. The room, once a humble office, became a labyrinth of endless corridors, each path leading to the same dark abyss. Panic took hold as Mark stumbled through the winding halls, his footsteps echoing in the maddening darkness. Just as he felt his sanity teetering on the brink, the walls crumbled away, revealing the night sky and his car awaiting him, the fuel gauge now reading full. Bewildered and terrified, Mark sped away from the cursed gas station, vowing never to speak of the horrors he witnessed within its twisted dimensions. Story 4: The Phantom Headlights. Lucy embarked on a harrowing night drive along a desolate stretch of road notorious for its tragic history. As her car sliced through the thick fog that hung like a shroud, a sense of foreboding washed over her. Stories of phantom encounters and spectral vehicles plagued her thoughts, but she brushed them aside as mere superstitions. Soon, a pair of headlights emerged from the gloom behind her, growing steadily brighter with each passing moment. Anxiety coiled within her chest as she realized the lights mirrored her every move. The phantom vehicle closed the gap, its engine's roar filling the air, though no physical presence could be seen. Terrified, Lucy accelerated, desperately trying to outrun the ghostly pursuer. Yet, the headlights matched her speed, their eerie glow casting a sickly pallor upon her trembling form. Panic overwhelmed her as she realized escape was futile, that the sinister vehicle was toying with her, relishing in her terror. In a last-ditch attempt, Lucy swerved off the road, her car careening into a deep ravine. The world spun, metal screeched, and darkness enveloped her. When consciousness returned, she found herself lying among the wreckage, battered and broken. The phantom headlights were nowhere to be seen, but their malevolent presence lingered, a chilling reminder of her narrow escape from the clutches of death itself. Story 5: The Vanishing Bridge. Jonathan, an adventurous thrill-seeker, embarked on a moonless night drive through a desolate countryside, seeking solace amidst the haunting beauty of a covered bridge steeped in legend. Tales of sacrificial rituals and lost souls whispered through the local folklore, but Jonathan's curiosity proved insatiable. As he neared the bridge, an unnatural stillness settled upon the land. The air grew heavy, as if laden with the weight of forgotten tragedies. Hesitation gripped Jonathan's heart, but the allure of the unknown propelled him forward, each turn of the wheel bringing him closer to the abyss. As his car crossed the threshold of the bridge, the world transformed. Shadows danced upon the weathered beams, the very fabric of reality warping under the weight of ancient malevolence. The bridge seemed to pulsate with a life of its own, exuding an aura of darkness that sent shivers down Jonathan's spine. The sound of his own racing heartbeat mingled with the soft murmur of whispers, a cacophony of lost souls echoing through the night. Apparitions materialized, their tormented visages reflecting the anguish of centuries past. Their mournful cries reverberated through Jonathan's mind, threatening to consume his sanity. In a desperate bid to escape, Jonathan slammed on the brakes, his car skidding to a halt. The bridge vanished before his eyes, leaving him suspended in a void of emptiness. With a bone-chilling drop, he plummeted into the icy depths below. Jonathan awoke gasping for air, his body battered and bruised. The bridge had disappeared, leaving no trace of its existence. Yet, the nightmares that plagued his sleep and the whispers that haunted his every waking moment served as a reminder of the vanishing bridge, an insidious gateway between the living and the realm of the damned. Thanks for watching, and make sure to like our video and subscribe to our channel. It will help us a lot.